All right, I think we're live here. Welcome to Pro Trader Strategies. My name's Eric Wilkinson. Some of you may recognize me as the Wolfman. This is Spotting the Trade. What I like to do in these videos is talk about the economic data, see how that's impacting the overall markets with some of my market analysis, and then finally wrap it up with some trades that I'm looking at for my portfolio. All right, so we're going to talk about simple concepts, build to real life examples. So bear with me on that. We'll get through all this together on this shortened holiday week. So without further ado, all right, looks like I closed that out. I want to look for my economic data because it is a pretty heavy week for data this week, despite the fact that we do have a shortened week. So they're kind of cramming everything a little bit forward here this week, just to make sure that we get all the data, with Thursday being a bank holiday. We'll try and get all that stuff out of the way. First, we got we'll have some existing home sales coming out this later on today. That's going to be a driver of the markets. And then later on this week, we get the PMI numbers out of Europe. Remember, we're looking for the flash estimates out of there. That's going to give us a good estimate as to what is going to happen around this holiday season. Good to see you here. And we're going to want to know that because these purchasing managers are going to see the demand coming into the manufacturing sector for orders, and they're going to try and ramp up or pull back on production heading into this season. So we're going to see this really start to show up quite a bit here coming in this week. So good week for economic data across the pond and here in the United States. All right, let's get on with the markets. We've got crude oil making a bit of a bottom here, something we're going to keep an eye on. We broke below this Fibonacci, below the 50-day simple moving average, but today this setup here is starting to look like a little bit of a bottom here. We'll probably need to pull up our charts here for crude oil, something like this, and find out if we've gotten any other indicators for these candles. This would be a bottoming pattern needing to wait for a confirmation, a green candle, maybe tomorrow or heading into the holiday weekend. We're going to be looking for a confirmation there. Now, I think that the travel this year is going to be pretty good, and I think it's going to be a little bit better than what folks are expecting. Right now, for the airlines, we're seeing the travel and leisure ramp up a little bit here, maybe 10% off of what we saw in 2019. So just a 10% pullback from 2019 highs. That's pretty good. Now, when we're looking at the travel and leisure stocks here in a moment, which I think there is opportunity for upside, there is going to be something to talk about there. We're seeing a lot of bottoming patterns going on in those markets as well. Gold falling out of bed as the transitory nature of inflation is here, but we're just seeing that profit taking going on, while Bitcoin trying to make a move to the upside here. I think that we're going to see some of these dollar denominated or inflationary trading platforms or trading aspects are going to do very well. So I got myself lost there for a moment. NASDAQ making a new all-time high. It is the one that is driving. We got Dow Jones up about 100 points on the day. So equities looking like they are going to try and finish positive this week. We're seeing this support line in the E-mini S&P still hold strong. Keep your eyes on that. You guys probably should have this written on, or have this line drawn in on your platforms, because it has been very solid going all the way back to basically 2018, and now we're driving back into that trend channel. So support along that line is holding for E-mini S&Ps. Now let's get on with the things that I was looking for, some chart setups here. Netflix looking pretty bearish. Now, I don't have a horse in this race, but it is something that looks very toppy. We've got the topping pattern here with the spinning top doji confirmation. Today we're going to probably see a little bit more weakness here on Netflix. Now, coming into the day, a lot of these travel and leisure is looking like a bottom. Now we're going to probably see some of these folks do very well going forward. I think that the news is going to be out there that, hey, folks are really traveling, whether it's by air or car. I think that the travel and leisure sector is due for a pop. So we can look at United Airlines here, American Airlines, even, Southwest. All of these are looking like they are a bottom here. Delta, I think even DAL will look like a bottom as well. So all of those travel and leisure on the airlines look like a bottom. And then you can even go to the casino stocks, looking like we're finding a bottom here in MGM. Chart's not quite as clean as what we're seeing there in the airlines, but I would have to believe that if the airlines are going to make a bottom here and a move to the upside, that we could easily see this happen with the gaming stocks. So Las Vegas Sands, we could probably see as a bottoming here, right there at the point of control. So maybe not a big move there, but travel and leisure risk is to the upside. So if you're looking for something to play here, I would look for the travel and leisure if you're looking for some bullish moves here to be played to the upside. I'm already involved in most of these stocks already, so you guys know I'm long Penn. I've also got on a strangle in Penn, a long strangle in there. I had the, it's a straddle, 75 straddle in there, January 75 straddle that has pulled back since I put that on. Now, we know we're trading right around 52 here in Penn. So with the bottoming of all of these stocks, I'm going to look to cover this today. So I'm going to be taking off this straddle in Penn. It's the 75 straddle that I've had on for quite some time. So I'm looking to cover that on this move. It looks like there's a bottom, so I don't want to hold on to this any longer with a move to the upside. The other thing that I'm looking for, travel and leisure is going to do very well. I think folks are going to be using their credit cards, right? And I think that we will see that there's some spending heading into this holiday season. These folks have gotten beat up, and with higher interest rates and everything else coming around the corner, I think that the stocks like MasterCard and Visa Discover will do well. So I'm looking to sell some puts in here in Visa, looking at the December, trying to take advantage of that theta decay. We've got high volatility, you can see here. So I want to take advantage of that in a clean month. Selling options is where we're looking at. So we take advantage of that with the December. High theta decay there, high volatility. Any of those things start coming out, we will see this turn into a profitable trade rather quickly. I'm looking for it to at least migrate back to this point of control here on the charts. So with that said, I did the December selling the 185 puts in there for $1. I'm looking at 86 right now. I might have to lower that to $1.70 or something like that. But right now, pre-market, I'm looking at trying to put that on a little bit higher than where the market is in the options. So I'm going to play around with that, try and get some Visa into my portfolio, take off that Penn because I've already had that move. Want to take advantage of the profits that I have in there already. So going to be rolling out of that relatively soon. Maybe if I get that trade, I will add something like the airlines, but I'm not going to add anything until I start pairing out of some of these other trades that I already have. I don't want to have too much travel and leisure in my portfolio. That's about it for you folks. I hope everybody has a great night or a great day trading, and that you guys can take advantage of some of this information. If you like it, make sure you smash that like button, comment over on the side if you guys want me to cover anything that I haven't covered already, and subscribe. Hit that little bell because sometimes I will pop in unannounced. All right, that's all I got for you folks. If you can't take that, take it easy.